Hi, it's Dominic from the msguide.com. In this short video, I just wanted to share with you some of the tips and tricks for things that I use to deal with spasticity, tight muscles, apart from exercise, because from some of my other videos, I reckon you probably know that I love to walk, but sometimes it's not enough. What I use in my hamstrings, just both of them, I'll get these sort of lumps, more in the left than the right, but I'll get these lumps. And then in my calves, I don't know if you've ever had anyone press their thumbs into your calves, but frankly, I would give up most of my pin numbers to make them stop. Here's some things that I do. Number one, you need somebody else to help you. I'm very fortunate. I'm married to a lovely lady, and she's long suffering. What I've got now, this roller is just incredible. So if you pretend that's my leg, it's just pressed down on it, and it's, my wife can feel the lumps, and she'll just go back and forth. It's bloody agony. I can't tell you. She's got to work her way up with the pressure. If she just dives in, huh! No. That will just make me scream. So she starts on my hamstrings and then works down to my calves. But when that's done, it makes a huge difference. I then do some stretching. I can talk a good war about stretching, but I'm not as good as I should be, because I can just bonk over and more or less get my palms on the floor. And I'm 52. That's only after years and years of doing it. It's not because I'm super duper flexible. And partly that comes from flexibility in your lower back. More things that I use. If you really want to torture yourself, this is a hard ball. It's from a physio, I think, it's a hard rubber ball. You get that under your hamstring and you just roll gently back and forth, you'll want to cry. Well, I do. It's harder under the calves, because if you sit on the floor, to do your own calves means that you have to put pressure on your hands and get up and then roll back and forth, and that's quite tricky. For my foot, my GP, or a GP long ago, I used to live somewhere else, and she just reached into her drawer when I said, oh, I've got this terrible sort of crunching tightness in my foot, which is called plantar fasciitis. And she just said, pop that under your foot, roll it back and forth. She said, it'll be agony to start with, and then it goes away. And it did. Anyhow, you've all heard of a foam roller. Voila. They're not expensive. You get them on Amazon. This one you see is sort of 2 tones of foam, and that's harder and that's softer. You can just pop it under. You can roll back and forth, especially for my hamstrings. You can even do it on your arms, or if anybody knows what the IT band is, the iliotibial band, it's down the side of your leg. Oh. Apparently it's tight in everybody, certainly tight in me, and that's agony. Before I set out on my epic last summer, when I walked the South Downs Way, which is a 100-mile national path, and I walked it in 4 days. Thought I'd take 5, but I walked it in 4. I spent at least a week daily doing my IT band and my hamstrings with this. I actually prefer, if you see this, whoop, get it in the camera, see how that's quite soft. I don't find it as good for my hamstrings, because you can get firmer ones, is what I'm saying. So that's part of it. I actively get into it. I do stretching. I do calf stretching. I do hamstring stretching to the best of my ability. I sometimes stretch my quads. It all makes a difference. So stretch, but rolling also, when it gets too much, push through the pain with the rolling. And I don't mean be a hero. I just mean grit your teeth. It will be worth it. Okay, so push through some pain. Really see how hard you can push yourself, because you can take a lot more than you think, and you're not going to kill yourself. It's just going to be bloody uncomfortable, but it will pay off. I promise you. Have fun. Take care. Subscribe to the msguide.com, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.